Hello and welcome to Reason News. We're diving into a developing story that's shaking the foundations of the Trump administration. A top official has exited their post amidst a scandal involving leaked chat group communications. This incident has raised serious questions about national security, transparency, and the inner workings of the White House. The controversy centers around Mike Waltz, who formerly held the position of National Security Advisor. Reports indicate that information regarding sensitive military operations was shared within a Signal chat group. Specifically, details concerning U.S. airstrikes in Yemen were reportedly discussed and then leaked. This leak has caused major concerns regarding national security. The situation escalated when it was revealed that the chat included individuals outside of the standard security clearance protocols. This breach of communication has sparked outrage from both sides of the political spectrum. Questions are being raised about the handling of classified information within the administration. In the wake of this scandal, President Donald Trump has announced that Mike Waltz will be reassigned to become the United States ambassador to the United Nations. This move, while framed by the administration as a promotion, is widely seen as a direct result of the chat group leak. In the interim, Secretary of State Marco Rubio will serve as acting National Security Advisor. Here's a video from CBS News.
Michael Waltz, this happened just a short time ago. You, of course, remember that name because it was Waltz who started a Signal group chat in March. This is a non-government approved app called Signal, and that chat included operational plans for U.S. strikes on Yemen. In that chat, 18 other participants, Vice President J.D. Vance, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, and, very notably, Atlantic Magazine Editor-in-Chief Jeffrey Goldberg. We're going to go now to CBS News senior White House reporter Jennifer Jacobs. This is her reporting. She's at the White House for us. She's been covering it. Jennifer, a month ago, this did not seem to be in the works, and now here it is. What do we know?
Right. What I'm told is that both the National Security Advisor, Mike Waltz, and his deputy, Alex Wong, will be leaving their jobs, and it could happen as soon as today. I'm told that the president's chief of staff, Susie Wiles, is handling some of these conversations today. It's not yet clear exactly why. We know that the Signal situation did happen. The president wasn't happy with that originally, partly because he had questions about why his national security advisor had the phone number of a reporter in his cell phone. It was a reporter that the president doesn't particularly like or trust. So that was the initial cause of the president's angst over this. There have also been criticisms from conservative outlets, from conservative influencers about who Mike Waltz put on his national security team. Remember, we reported a few weeks ago that some people had been pushed out of the National Security Council and others were supposed to have been ousted. There's been some discussions about that and some criticisms about that, but we just don't know exactly what the president's thinking is on this or why he is leaving or being pushed out today, but we do know that that decision has been made.
The political fallout is significant. Democrats are calling for further investigations, particularly focusing on the role of Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, who was also implicated in the chat group communications. There are also reports that right-wing influencer Laura Loomer had a hand in the removal of Mr. Waltz. This scandal raises critical questions about the security of classified information and the administration's communication protocols. The use of private messaging apps for official business is now under intense scrutiny. This event also shows the inside fighting that can occur within the White House. The public and political reaction has been swift and strong. Critics argue that this incident compromises national security and demonstrates a lack of discipline within the administration. Supporters, on the other hand, dismiss the issue as a political witch hunt. The Senate confirmation process for Mike Waltz's new position is expected to be contentious. Lawmakers are likely to grill him on the chat group incident, and this process will keep the story in the headlines. Additionally, the investigations into Defense Secretary Hegseth's role will continue to unfold. The results of these investigations could have further repercussions for the Trump administration. The appointment of Marco Rubio as interim national security advisor also raises questions. His dual role as Secretary of State will be closely watched as observers assess his ability to manage both positions effectively. This chat group scandal has sent shockwaves through Washington, and its effects are likely to be felt for some time. The questions it raises about national security and the conduct of top officials are significant. As always, Reason News will continue to follow this developing story and provide you with the latest updates. Until next time, stay informed and curious.